Hello, Oregon Trio Association. It is Matt Bezic once again with a monthly update on all things OTA. This month, I want to once again highlight that we have a official OTA calendar up for the 24-25 academic year. You can see it all on the PDF attached to the email. I have an image of it up on our website on our calendar page, and I'll also put a link to our calendar page. There's ways for you to even add the Like OTA specific calendar to your work calendar. It's one of those things you can toggle on and off. There's like a little button on the website down in the calendar to be able to do that. But we want to make it as easy and obvious as possible for all of you to see all of the events we are doing, see all the scholarships, all the deadlines, all the programming updates, just have everything you need to know about Oregon Trio Association for the coming year. And one of the big ones is all of our professional development offerings that we're offering through the year. So on the calendar, it kind of lays it out in a generic context, but Robin's going to be sending out invitations to folks over the listserv that allow you to add it as a calendar invite for the different offerings that we have. So you should be seeing those come out. It's probably going to be a decent number, a small chunk of invitations coming to you, but we're trying to set these up to make them as streamlined as possible for you to know when those are happening, have them be consistent and recurring in terms of the dates and times, and for you to be able to attend as many as possible. With all the professional development offerings, I do want to make sure that folks are aware that those get recorded and put up on our YouTube page, so you can always watch them after the fact if you aren't able to attend it live. Calendar is live and going, and we're excited that everything is pretty well planned out up until now. As far as scholarships that are coming up, the last mile, right now we are going through and processing through the fall applications, but coming soon, the winter application will be open. I just want to make sure I get this date on people's schedule. So we are looking at a November 15th due date for the winter last mile funds. So just have that on your calendar and be prepared. We've also have opened up the recruiting incentives. You remember last year, any of your students who helped recruit other students into your program, we want to open that up right now so that a student can get submitted multiple times. We just have a Google form online, so for every student, whatever you want to use as kind of certification or validation that one of your current Trio students helped to bring in new students to the program, you submit this Google form, and that essentially gives them a raffle ticket. And then what's going to happen is at the Professional Development Conference in early April, we're going to draw a name, and that student's going to win $1,000. So you have between now and the very end of March to promote this and get your current students to recruit new students in your program with a chance to win $1,000. So the link to that Google form to submit your students is going to be in the email. And again, we'll draw that name at our Professional Development Conference in early April. Next, I wanted to highlight some of the abroad scholarships that we always do. So for the College Abroad, this is just a quarterly submission date where if you have a student who is doing an abroad experience through their institution, through a third party, there's just a simple checklist form for you to complete as the Trio advisor, and they get entered into that drawing. So the next date is going to be October 31st. So October 31st is the next cutoff date for that drawing. And then if you work with high school students, the application for the CIEE summer abroad programs, their scholarship, they give away over $6 million a year to students. Last year we had 26 students who ended up going abroad through CIEE at their programs all across the world, literally. And so we have found amazing success with our students being able to win those scholarship funds. So we want to be able to help everybody who's interested, help those students who are interested in going abroad by completing the scholarship application so they have an opportunity to do that. So the deadline for the summer abroad is January 15th. You have between now and January 15th to complete the application to get some tuition funds covered by CIEE to go abroad. OTA then comes in, and any of those students who were awarded scholarship funds to go in a program, they get entered in a drawing, and we have some funds to help support students and their flight costs. The scholarship funds don't cover flights, so OTA likes to come in and support some students with their flights. But regardless of, we were only able to support 6 students this past year with flights. There were still 20 other students who were able to go and do fundraising to get that amount available. So there's going to be more information on this coming. As always, feel free to ask me questions. One key caveat to understand is that if your student is currently a senior, the most they can win is 10% of the tuition scholarship. The scholarship funds are very much meant for younger students, freshmen through juniors, who can get up to the full tuition amount paid for. And then also keep in mind that it's the foreign language programs tends to be where a lot of the funds go versus kind of the program-based type products. So if you look on CIE's website, you'll see stuff around leadership or engineering or marine biology. Students can certainly still apply to go to those. We've had plenty of students who win scholarships, but most of the scholarship funds go towards the language programs. So again, CIEE application is live, so as you are getting in, trying to recruit students, working with new students can be an exciting thing to offer to them. So those are our scholarship dates. Next, the OTA unallowable funds. This is that $1,000 balance that is available to all of the TRIO grants in Oregon. Every TRIO grant you have has $1,000 of funds that OTA can help purchase things that are traditionally unallowable. We are in September now, starting a new academic year, so that has started the cycle anew for you all to request that $1,000 fund. So I'm going to put a link in the email that brings you to the form to request your unallowable funds now we're in a new academic year. I'm going to do my best to process these as fast as I can. There tends to be a giant tsunami of requests that come in during the first couple weeks, so doing my best to get those done and to you all so you can start seeing benefits for your students or staff. Next, I wanted to just highlight really quickly, we've had our student advisory board, which has been available to college students and McNair students the last couple of years. Our OTA executive board at our retreat this summer kind of made a decision to veer away from doing that this year. Instead of doing such like intensive like student level programming, we're trying to focus more on supporting all of you and kind of creating opportunities for you to bring students. So we're still doing the student leadership conference. We'll still probably do a mock trial event. It's not that we aren't doing student facing thing, but we are just not going to be doing the specific student advisory board this year. So I just wanted to make sure that was announced in case people were looking for it or how their students can apply this year. Next, we have the tutor.com. We are officially in September, so as you all are aware, OTA has paid to create kind of an umbrella of tutor.com. So if you want to provide 24/7, 365 tutoring access to any of your students, you can sign them up, just the students who really want to use it. So instead of having to pay for your entire caseload, you can just work with the students that really want to have access to this and use it and sign them up with an account, and then OTA will just bill you per student versus an entire caseload, right? So if you have any questions about how tutor.com works or how the billing aspect works, how to sign folks up, feel free to email myself, email Robin, and we're working with everybody individually to get folks set up and start using this resource. Next, I want to take a quick moment and highlight an incentive program we're doing for all of you as professionals. So we are having a quite robust list of professional development opportunities that are going to be taking place constantly, and to try to incentivize you to attend a lot of these, which include the connection calls or all of the kind of program-specific, topic-specific trainings that we're offering. We are doing kind of an incentive program for the professionals. So for every call that you attend, you are getting raffle tickets. We love just doing our kind of random selection here. So every single month, every individual, every TRIO professional who attends one of our webinars or calls basically is going to get a raffle ticket entry. And then at the end of the month, I'm going to pull one name from that, and that individual is going to get $100 in unallowable cost funds to use towards your students or your program. So if you are looking for an incentive to attend those connection calls and talk with your peers or go to the different opportunities we provide, there may be $100 in it for you every single month. So Robin is just going to be pulling attendance reports off of Zoom at the end of every call. We're going to be tracking those, and then what I'll do when I do these video updates at the beginning of every month, I may even do a live wheel of names that I'll just record to show people that it's legit, and we'll pick an individual to get $100 to use for their program or their students. So yeah, we're going to start it in the month of September here, so we'll be doing this throughout September and draw the first name beginning of October. With that, I know you all are either just starting your academic year if you're in the pre-college world, or you are very much gearing up for it in the college. So there's plenty of stuff going on, lots to do. OTA is here to help you, help support you. Be mindful of, again, our calendar events and all the opportunities we have going on. We're trying to make things as simple and transparent as we can going in this year to help support you. And we are super excited to start another academic year. So any questions at all, always send them our way. If you have any new staff that started at the start of the year, please let me know, let Robin know. We'll get them plugged into all these resources that we have to offer. And with that, I wish everyone a wonderful new academic year, and we're excited to see everyone soon. Take care.